In 2011, the combination of an earthquake and a tsunami damaged 3 nuclear reactors at the Fukushima power plant in Japan. Every day since this accident, the plant has released 400 tons of radioactive wastewater into the Pacific Ocean. This is no longer just a problem for seafood lovers. The damaged Fukushima reactors are beyond repair. The radiation leaking from their cores is so intense that it would kill a human repair crew within minutes. They tried to send robots in just to take pictures. None of these robots lasted more than an hour. Neither have any of the robots ever come back. If any one of the 3 damaged reactors were ever allowed to melt down, the airborne fallout would reach the west coast of the United States in a matter of days. The solution reached by TEPCO, the Tokyo Electric Power Company, which owns the plant, is to keep the reactors cool with a constant flow of water. But there is a price. Any water that goes in must come out, and it is highly irradiated. TEPCO recaptures about half of this polluted water. Recaptured water is stored in tanks on site, and they are running out of tanks. The remainder of the contaminated liquid runs to ground, and because the plant sits on the Pacific coast, this water flushes out into the ocean. In 6 years, the contamination has spread to the very corners of the Pacific. The largest mammals on the planet communicate by means of whale song. The orca whales of the Pacific are no longer singing. As radiation fills the ocean, the incidence of orca death, especially among infants, rises dramatically. Their young are no longer able to survive the first year of life. This 100% mortality rate of orca infants will ensure the extinction of the species. Cesium-134 is the radioactive element known as the Fukushima marker. This element is man-made. It can only be produced in nuclear power cores. At this time, the Fukushima plant is the only source of this element in the wild. In 2015, cesium-134 was found during the testing of sockeye salmon in the lakes of British Columbia. Canadian authorities released pictures of the tumors being found in their salmon as a direct result of Fukushima poisoning. For the same reason, off the west coast of the United States, coral trout is getting skin cancer. Marine animals are not the only migratory species suffering from mutations stimulated by the isotopes of Fukushima. In Nebraska in 2013, hornets that had mutated in size from exposure to the plant's radiation killed several people. Their venom was 2,000 times stronger than that of a common wasp. At the Nebraska Medical Research Symposium, Dr. Leon Hobbs presented a paper on this insect. He had never seen the like. One sting immediately turns the surrounding tissue blue. All of the victims died within minutes of acute allergic reaction, even if they had no prior allergy to insect venom. Our planet is slowly being poisoned. And if this is allowed to continue, this event will reach the level of extinction of the human race. One may see a preview of what one's hometown will eventually look like. The government of Japan has declared that towns inside the evacuation zone are now safe to live in again. But nobody is moving back. In the Japanese town of Naraha, the shelves are still full in the stores. The tsunami busted open vending machines, but nobody has touched their contents. Traffic lights are the only thing using any electricity, except for the Geiger counters which overhang the streets. The bikes rest neatly in racks outside the train station, as if their owners will soon be returning from work. On closer inspection, they are rusting away, and all the bicycle tires are flat.
Gee, we're almost there. Golly.
You know, maybe that wasn't such a hot idea after all.
Good night, folks.
Emotion, so I can sleep inside a void. You put this demon deep inside of me, an evil that shares your fate, and never seemed to go away.